Good morning. Well, today is a proper morning because I'm with my mother and I'm not allowed to sleep much. It's my mama. And we met yesterday. I flew to Armenia, to Erevan, to see my mother because we haven't seen for almost 5 years. And and we will have 4 days together, just exploring Erevan and surrounding areas, learning things and trying new dishes. And right now we went for breakfast for a very recommended place, and I'm absolutely amazed because in front of our table there is a special room, the bakery room, where they prepare traditional bread in traditional way, and this is just something. How beautiful is that? Can you see the bread is baked on the sides of the oven which is inside of the ground, and it is thin like a textile, like a fabric. It is so beautiful. Look at this bread, and it is baked on the sides of this oven. Oh, I can't believe. And as I can, and there as well, and here is a different type of bread which is a little bit fatter. Oh, that's so kind. Look at that, so beautiful. And oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, the way she just sticks bread in the oven, just on the side of the oven. It's incredible. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Look at this extractor as well as this one. So pretty. I'd love to have an oven like that in our house. Look, it's thin like fabric. Oh, so pretty. Oh, she sprays it with oil and then she puts it inside. Wow. Wow. And then I want to see what's inside of this oven. Look at that. This is the most extraordinary thing I've ever seen in my life. Local milk from local cows. Yes, a shot of milk for breakfast, Mama. Cheers. Oh, it is delicious. It is sweet and nice. This is the kind of shot I eat every morning. And the first thing we have chosen this traditional, very thin bread, like newspaper, and this is the vegetable and salmon roll in this bread. Mama, let's have a try. Well, it's a lot. It's a lot. Look at that. It is so thin. It is basically like a newspaper. Look at that. It is very soft. My mother is very worried we ordered too many things. But this is another thing I wanted to try. This is julienne, so the French like cheese and mushrooms in this very thin lavash bread, the one they bake there. I keep staring there. It is so beautiful. And then we have an egg and coffee and juice. And the very interesting thing is how it's all organized, because the ladies, they're working sitting on the floor, and where they're sitting is this pit. So the lady sits in and she works around herself. 2 ladies, because one making the little ball or dough and she flattens it, and then the other lady puts the dough on this special pillow and she sticks it inside of the oven. So the two working areas are close together, and yeah, so it's so very interesting. This is the pillow. This is so good. Look at that. So this is so interesting. My mama she's very fast. She's running around. We are trying to get into the theater, no, actually into the opera, to have a look at the program and if there is something we can enjoy during our stay here. We are on a very exciting adventure. We have arrived to a little village near Erevan, where we are hoping to visit a very interesting place. It's a private house where a very extraordinary man dug under his house a huge church, like a temple, a series of underground caves. Yeah, so we are trying to find it, and it seems like not many people know about that, and it's like tiny little village in the middle of nowhere. So we are on a very big adventure. I'm really excited to see this temple. It is like dirt everywhere. Though we have some sun today, which makes things look much better. I think this is, oh my god, children playing in dirt and snow. And this is the school, I think, and oh yeah, this is it. Yes, this is it. Yes. Oh, I hope it is open. And the thing is that this is the private house, and this very extraordinary man was building caves under his house for last 23 during 23 years. He was working on this series of caves, working by himself, sometimes about 18 hours a day, having just simple food and a little bit of sleep, working with only simple tools as a chisel and a hammer, building those caves under his house. Yeah, and right now his wife, she's letting people in to have a look. There is a bell. Let's hope this is it. Maybe one more. Actually, really pretty door. Love it. Actually, I can't believe we're gonna go and see inside. I'm very excited. Здравствуйте! Here at the beginning you can take the candle, because, well, inside there is one part of the caves which is a church. So we are getting some candles, and this is the entrance where we entered, and now we are going straight away to the caves. And we are starting our way here where he started his working on a little cellar for his wife, because she asked, basically this is their house there, and his wife asked him to make a little cellar to keep wines and potatoes and just preservatives. So he started here, but we are starting our tour in the exit where he finished his work here. This is the program, and as we're starting here, this is what was at the end, 23 years after he started building here. And we're gonna go down now. These are the tools he used. Very simple, just buckets and chisels. I think we're gonna see some of the tools in there. See here, you can see all the structure of the soil here, and it is very solid rock, and everything you will see is what has been created with the chisel and the hammer and buckets. Nothing was brought inside, only all the extra soil was brought outside of those caves. And this is so exciting. Look at that. His daughter kindly taking us to see all the caves. Look at that. I can't believe it. And it feels really nice in here, fresh. Actually, it doesn't smell nothing like our cantinas. It has like normal smell. This is so good. It is very nice and wide staircase. Wow. Can you see that? All that work. But this is just the corridor. I have seen some pictures on internet, and they're extraordinary. Here it starts, I think. Look at that.
Мой папа начал в 1985 году, до 2009 год, до конца своей жизни он работал здесь. Мысль была, что мама хотела погреб, а он говорил, это не будет погреб, это будет чудо, весь мир об этом будет знать. Просто папу никто не верил. Обыкновенный строитель спускался по своим домам и говорит, это будет чудо. А сейчас разных стран к нам туристы приезжают и смотрят, правильно, это чудо. Как же мог человек без ничего знать, куда спускается, в какую сторону? Мы заходили с этой стороны, будем выходить, он уже оттуда. Поэтому закрыли, чтобы не перепутали, да, по сторонам ходить. Но все равно весь лабиринт вы посмотрите. И все находится у нас под домом. Папа знал, вверху сидели, он знал, какая комната где находится. Вот, например, сейчас будем спускаться, постепенно посмотрите. Общей глубина мы будем спускаться 21 метр под землей.
Oh, look at this, one of the rooms. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is so pretty. And I haven't seen anything like that. This is something really special. Nothing like that. Because he had no plan. He just had this feeling that he has to do this work. And he had this dream to create a miracle under his house. And he had no plan. He had just feeling that he has to go down there and create. Look at that. All the arches.
И пока медленно идем в эту сторону.
Ух ты. Ух ты, а что вверху там такой? At the top.
Это лучше снизу мы посмотрим
Да?
вверх.
Вау.
Пока смотрите вниз.
Okay, right now we have to look down there, because at the bottom we can see what is up there. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Это
wow.
подарки соседи, друзья подарили, так ставь. А это, да, просто папа как видел, Так он делал, как каждый узор, он так объясняет, что перед глазами и некоторые во сне, или как, чего мне сверху идет, я и то и делаю, я только исполнитель этого здания.
The lady is saying that all those decorations, all the shapes, he had no drawings. There is no drawings left at all because they were known. He just had these images in his dreams, and he used to say that this is what he's told, not told, what he's feeling he has to do. He has to create all the shapes and decorations. This is so lovely.
Я говорю, что деревья иногда люди бывают не знают, все удивляются.
We haven't been here yet.
Да.
I can't believe. I actually being here. It feels and it looks like something very well planned and well designed, well constructed. But none of this was planned. Non single room was drawn on the piece of paper. And right now we are at the bottom of the temple castle. I can't call it, to be honest, I can't call it just caves. It feels like a temple or an underground castle, a dungeon. It is incredible. And right now we are 21 meters under the ground, and it doesn't feel like that. It feels like we just entered the room. We just went through the series of spiral staircased rooms, and right now I'm standing at the bottom, and here are 21 meter height as a ventilation. So all this temple, all those caves, they keep being healthy ventilated. It is so beautiful. And now we are going up slowly. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Created just with 2 hands, 1 man, and simple tools. Look at that. This is so darling. Look at that. Look at that. I love this one. It's like a big scallop shell. Oh, this is so beautiful. So beautiful.
Это называем место желания, место энергетики, не знаю, место силы, вот так.
And this is the part of the temple where they call it as a wish corner, and the creator, he believed this, especially this part of his complex, of his temple, has special energy, and it was special, so they created this corner. So pretty. Another, I can't see up there. And actually the color of the soil, it is so beautiful. It's pale pinkish. Look at those tunnels. Beautiful archway here. Cuckoo! This is where it all started. This was an entrance to the cellar, the first cellar that was created to keep vegetables. And then this was the first room. That was one of the latest additions because it started all here with that. And this beautiful room, as his daughter explained, he was really happy when he dug this part and he discovered that this type of soil is really, really solid and he can continue. And then he kept getting inspiration and keep coming here, working every single day during 23 years, every day, creating all those rooms on his own. He had visions and ideas coming from space, let's say, and working here gave him energy and strength to continue. And his daughter says he was so excited because he never knew what kind of decoration he wants to create, and once he got this inspiration, he was so excited to come here and continue his work. And sometimes he could get this excitement and his new idea on the new decorations, so he was excited to finish the previous one, to start faster the new one. All that reminds me someone. Also, he worked alone here, creating those rooms, and it's not only digging things. You have to take up all the dirt and the rocks just with a few buckets, and this is what he used to do every day. And well, this is very touching because such a big project. Can you imagine working for more than 20 years on one project, continuously getting inspired and excited and creative every single day, which is also, and it is very laborious job as well. Okay, I have to continue. Look at that. Oh, I wish we had something like that at our house at Oro. Can you imagine having a magic tunnel with magic caves? Oh, look at that. And it is very solid rock. So all this series of caves, 21-meter height depth, it's under their house. Can you imagine? Oh, and here you can see the type of rock is different here. It's black, and down there it was pinkish color. Yeah, here it all started. Look at that. Oh, it is dark. Coucou. Look at this. Look at this beautiful boy. Look at this handsome puppy. He's living here in the house because, as I already told, this is a private house. This is the home. And here they have a room as a museum with all the things connected to the creation of these caves. And here is the plan of the caves, which is created recently because none of them created during the building stage. This is just the scheme, what it is now, which is absolutely extraordinary. Look at that. We started here and we went down there, and this is the ventilation thing, and this is the biggest room. This is not, oh no, I'm lost actually. I'm lost. I want to go back and have a look again. This is extraordinary. This is under somebody's private house, all these rooms. Absolutely amazing. And here there are pictures. This is Maestro himself. And this is the most exciting thing. These are the tools that we use. Some of them I can recognize. We have similar one. I just got from the flea market like that. This one. And I can't believe. Well, some of the tools are broken. Some of them just worn, totally worn. And here are some of the presents that he received from the people visiting here, from the friends, and so many people were visiting this place. Here is the map with all the locations. People put little pin where they come from. There are so many people from Australia. Look at that. Let's have a look. Italy. Yeah, Italy as well. So many from America. Absolutely extraordinary. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. I like it. I got the most lovely hat. Look at that! It's handmade. The family, they create handmade souvenirs and jams and sausages. We couldn't buy any ham or sausages. We don't have luggage, but the hat is just what I needed. And this is their backyard, where he created this garden using little rocks, making planters, and decorated the walls. Actually, this reminds me a little bit Gaudi, the Sagrada Familia. And here he created an arch and he painted his wife with potatoes in her hands. And here is himself with a hammer and a chisel. And I can imagine this lovely garden in summer. Just so pretty, I can imagine it. Here's a little shed, roses. And now we have the most beautiful snowfall. Tiny little snowflakes falling down. So pretty. And we got tickets to see ballet. Tomorrow evening we are going to see Giselle. Oh, look at that. This is pastry heaven. Oh, I got this. This is the most delicious thing on the entire planet. It is Napoleon. Napoleon cake. And these things you can find only here. And look at that. Oh la la, look at this. I want to try everything. I'd love to try this one and the one with strawberry and this one and this one. Everything.